Hello. In today's video, I'm going to show you the process of creating and adding company news articles to the company news widget in the DeltaNet 6 experience and compare that to the updated workflow in the DeltaNet 7 admin dashboard. Previously, in DeltaNet 6, if you were a brokerage using our news functionality, you would go to the News tab and select News, where you would then be able to create new articles and publish these articles as company news. These would be an article that was linked and shared with the brokerage. You could link it to a specific office, make it so that it was only visible to specific user types. You would add your article names, upload your thumbnail, content of it, and then it would generate a specific link that you could link to agents as well. So it's a little bit of a clunky process to add news articles. This experience has been massively updated within DeltaNet 7. So if you're an administrator that would like to access the company news information widget in DeltaNet 7, you're going to click on the Intranet tab and then select Company News. The first time you visit this widget, if you don't have any news articles, this whole section will be blank. And what you'll need to do before you can view this blue plus button is you're going to need to come into the system and select Settings, and you're going to need to make a list of editors who are allowed to create articles within the system. So editors are those that are going to have access to manage everything within the news system, and you can add specific users that you want to give access to add content to this page. You can also add reporters who can add or remove their own articles that they add to the company news, but they're not going to be able to remove things that were created by editors. Additionally, you can create categories that'll be associated within the company news widget and add tags that can be added to the articles to make it easy to find and filter for content that you're looking for. In this example, I could search for any title, category, or tag of an article. If I click on the filter news option, it will allow me to filter my company news from anything that I've read or haven't read, categories affiliated with it. If I've liked any content, I can filter it. And if I'm a reporter or an editor, I have that blue plus button that indicates that I can add content to the company news. Here's where I can set my name, upload thumbnails, insert my graphics and content, see a preview of what's going to be published, and then I can set my category tags and visibility. You can even write content in advance and have it scheduled to publish at a later date. So if you know you are expanding your brokerage with a new office, you can make that announcement in advance and have that scheduled to publish at a later date. Once you click the submit button, it's going to run based off of the details you've set here, or you could save it as a draft to come back to continue working on it later. To view content that's been created, you can simply click on the news article, and this will show you information about that content, the number of people that have viewed the article, and I can see a list as an editor, the number of likes that it has, and I can also even pin this. I can reply to company news. I can edit the articles if I am an editor category, and that gives you an idea on how company news works within DeltaNet 7. If you have any questions about adding or publishing news articles, please contact support@deltagroup.com. Thank you.